Hi guys, welcome to your June 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Gemini season video for the beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. We are going to get through it. A couple of things. If you, Scorpios, there's been a couple things that I did this morning. I've been a busybody. There is going to be the upload. Some of you guys asked, you want to know what the video looks like or what's going on behind the scenes when I'm choosing the numbers. Typically the air signs, but some of you guys want to know. I get so much flack. Libra last. Stop, guys. Stop. So I did do that. It's fun to do it because you don't actually have to see my face. And I just walk you through my process. I'll start doing that if that's what you guys want. We are doing in an inaugural video just to see how it's gonna go. At the start of the season, if you want it when the seasons change. But as you know, that's how we upload on this channel. So that video will premiere June 21st when the sun shines and slides into Cancer. We conclude Gemini season, obviously, right as the sun is shining. And this is all of the remaining 5 zodiac signs are going to be uploaded today as we normally do. Let's get started. So Scorpio, as you know, for you and your collective, which means the person who's connecting with you that's cross-watching on your behalf, and other Scorpios in the community, whether it be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I give you a little awareness of the moon energy for that particular week and what has taken place. So on June 14th, we are, almost a week out. Full moon still lasts the energy 3 days before, 3 days after. I typically get mine 3 days before anything, or almost a week before you guys even do it. But anyway, for Scorpio, suns and risings, it hits you in the second house of money. This covers all matters related to your immediate material and physical environment. Taste, smells, sound, touch, sights. The second house also rules income, money, and self-esteem. This is a Taurus house, interesting enough. Scorpio, the North Node and South Node has you and Taurus's name on it. So you are feeling the energy in that particular house this time, okay? Now, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses, we are going to go ahead and get your astrological influences. And I'm going to tell you, this is your money story. You have money on your mind. And everything that, revolves around your income, okay? The very first card that comes out that influences you is the card of 49, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. This is your 11th house. Let's talk about it. The 11th house is the Sagittarius house, which is really interesting. No, it isn't. Sorry. It is the Aquarius house. I apologize. But it's still really interesting because it is your community. Originality, sudden events, surprises, invention, blah, 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 and all things futuristic. So you could have Aquarius in your inner planet or be connecting with an Aquarius. So there's something as it pertains to your money-making story that has to do with some type of community, friendships, teams. Do you play a team on a team, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, we got it. Something is about to change as it pertains to that, possibly money related issues that surrounds the community, what you're paying for, so to speak. And it looks like it's coming back around. We also have the sun. This is your source. This is 9. Okay, 9s are obviously carrying a vibration here of, attainment. So what makes you happy? Okay. What is making you happy right now? This is also talking about, if we talk about 9th house, then this is obviously a Sagittarius house. However, it is sun. It is the actual sun. And the major arcana for the sun is Leo. So that's what that zodiac sign is. So the question is who are you connecting with that is a Leo? And does this money story tie into your happiness? Nines are about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. So where are you as far as achieving and attaining and fulfilling your happiness in your money story this particular month? Okay. And then finally, we have South Node pass, and this is exactly where the South Node is hitting you, Scorpio. It has your name on it. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 is about communication, cooperation, and harmony, just to name a few. So when we're talking about the South Node, we are talking about the past. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a takeaway with that, because it's ironic that this South Node is in your sign anyway. So I'm going to give you just a little bit more. You're being guided to learn new ways to respond. New skills that help old trauma is triggered or craving. Seeing their siren song, you're being guided to break that spell, Scorpio. Use breathing techniques, investigate dialectical behavioral therapy. Do something unexpected to break those habits is what you're being guided. Stay focused on a healthy future, making your own. The challenge. Under stress, you may fall back into familiar defenses and relive what you have always lived. PTSD, flashbacks, and addictive habits or relationships all operate around your South Node. So your past is coming back to bite you in the ass, and you're being guided to please find ways to break those habits. Also, you're being guided to use this opportunity to heal triggers and patterns from the past. Take them as teaching moments and learn. Then use your hard-earned skills and wisdom to help you build your future. This is what this is. And it is hitting you, and you're all sorts of triggered. You're going to have to give up something. You're all sorts of triggered right now anyway, Scorp. That is what's going on with you. Collectively, the astrological influences that I am channeling for you, and it's actually not very far from what's going on in your sky from an astrological standpoint anyway. So that's interesting. All right, so now that we find out where your head is and what's going on with you, let's find out what they're not telling you. Chances are they already know and feel this energy from you. You guys could be arguing about it. A lot of the past things could be coming up. You are a fixed sign. You don't let things go. It could have been some things that have been coming up for you, my beautiful Scorps. You do have a very hard South Node to deal with, and especially when it's in karma. So I apologize. Let's get started. What they're not telling you first is a Knight of Wands. Sorry, Cups, also known as Hearts. Okay, so you're connecting with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Maybe they're not, they want you to tap into your romance, something that's a little bit more romantic, if that makes sense. This energy of the Knight of Cups is what this is very much so about sensitivity and being romantic and being sensitive and blah, blah, blah. Maybe, and we will see as we lead with that energy, what else they're telling you as it pertains to it. Maybe they want you to be less, or they want you to be more. It's been... Well, judging by the second card being the Five of Swords, they want you to be a little bit more romantic. They feel like you have feelings, but then you block them. You can be romantic, and then you go and you revert right back to some type of negative pattern, which is exactly what your South Node in Scorpio is teaching you right now anyway. Especially if you are a Scorpio sun or rising anyway. That's already going on in the sky. So this person knows, they feel like you have been a difficult opponent. You both got your poker faces on. This is lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits anyway. And they feel like they can't trust you. You guys are possibly beefing. In the heart place, though, they feel that with this knight, I'm sorry, this is a king of wands. This is also the magician in this deck. They feel like they really want you to step up to the plate. They know they believe in you, Scorpio, and they feel as if you just get out of your own damn way, you guys can be so much more than what you are. You got it. You got it. You got it, boy. You got it, girl. You got it, basically. And what they mean by that is that you have all of the tools in your arsenal to manifest what you want, but you're so caught up in the past. You're so caught up in what they did and how they did this and all of that. They want you to let this go. They know that you got this in you, but yet it's been so difficult to get through. Now, don't get in them comments, guys. I don't feel like humbugging with you today. Don't get in them comments telling me that I'm taking up for your part. Don't do it. Please, this ain't the day. I'm still reeling off this Sagittarius energy, and we got other stuff in the sky. Understand that this can be reversed, period. I don't want to hear it. Scorpios, you normally don't do that, but it's been a whole bunch of folks that's telling me what I'm saying, and that it happens. It happens from time to time. I don't know nothing about you and your partner. Don't tell me what I know. Okay. Right now, there is a lot of victimization. The Ten of Swords can be a little bit of making making yourselves a victim. They're not telling you that they view you this way. They could be acting as if they view you this way, but they feel that there is just too much BS between you guys. This is also judgment, though. So they're hoping, because they're changing. After a while, it goes on and on and on. It sounds like the same damn song. We can sing, we can sing together, but we can't talk at the same time. You feel me? We can hold hands and sing Kumbaya, but what's the purpose of going back and forth in this Five of Swords energy when you guys are constantly, you're at a standoff, you're at a Mexican standoff. You know, they feel like you've done things, you feel like they've done things, but in the heart place, they know that you guys can get out of this. They want that King of Wands back. They want that fire. You could be a Scorpio that got fire in your chart. Your person wants that spontaneity back. They want you guys to get back to a good place. They want you to answer the call. They know that you feel it. A person that is connected with you knows. They know that you have it in you. What in the hell are you fighting for? What is the point? After a while, fixed energy, and I'm talking about all of the fixed signs collectively, that is fixed fire Leo, fixed air Aquarius, fixed earth Taurus, fixed water Scorpio. After a while, what is the point of holding on? I put myself in that category, and I challenge everybody, and I've been challenging you guys, especially all of my fixed signs, and you may not have liked it. I don't care. You have to understand that we all have to be better than what we are. So after we have proved our point, we know what we ain't going to do. But what are we going to do? Collectively, I add myself to that because I do have double Taurus, Venus, and Mars. So I know all about that fixed energy, so I can talk it. Calm it down. What do? You know what you ain't going to do. I ain't doing this. That's the first thing a fixed sign says. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Answer the call is what they want. They're answering the call. They're changing, and they know that you guys can be so much greater than what you are if you just answer the call. Okay? Yes. We do have a 5, another 5. Okay. Hold on, guys, because this is going to drive me nuts. Okay. So we're looking at a 5 of Pentacles. This is feeling left out in the cold. There's a lot of energy between you guys that needs to be released, okay? This is feeling left out in the cold, but you know what's shining through is that they believe in you, Scorpio. They really do feel as if you guys can be successful. First, let's talk about the blended energy, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is that other energy that's going to say maybe your belief system, seek a deeper meaning. You know, this is a good card for, you know, ascending to a higher level of commitment too. The Hierophant is a very positive energy in love readings. However, if you can't get past, you know, the feeling left out in the cold and all of the crap that is between you guys, the hard times that you had, the rejection that you felt, when does it end? When? Also, it could be, I do know that there are energies out there that would rather be by themselves. Scorpio, your person, you may be experiencing this, or this may be in reverse. When I do see 2 5s, first of all, there is someone here that feels betrayed. And also, is it that you're dealing with something financial? You do have a lot of second house stuff going on. So what are you going through financially that has affected this relationship? Because this is what they're not telling you. So if they're coming out with a 5 of Pentacles, and this is at its root material and economical setbacks, and you have the sun shining in Gemini that's illuminating your second house, is that the reason why you're not in a mood? Is that the reason why maybe you guys aren't going out much? Is that the reason why you are in a funky mood? Let's face it, fixed energy, when we collectively are not filling up to it, we don't want to be bothered. You are the kings and queens of that. Look and see what's going on with you. Are you in ill health? Are you feeling okay? You have a lot of Scorpio South Node going on for yourself, Scorpio risings and suns. So with that being said, you know what comes with your energy in tarot is the death card. Doesn't necessarily mean a physical death, but that does mean, it could mean that because of this South Node thing, whenever your energy comes up, unfortunately, especially in eclipse, have you lost someone? My condolences, but are you being honest with your individual about your setbacks? Because they look at you and they know that you can press through all of this energy that you're going through. Top of the deck is, I knew that this was coming. The 7 of Swords, which is obviously an energy of deception, not telling the truth, not being honest. There we got 2 5s and now we got a 7. We're not telling the truth. You guys are not speaking. You would rather go your separate ways and deal with things on your own. And that is probably what the issue is. You're not promoting togetherness. If you're doing things separately, then what is the point? You can't have a relationship only when it suits you. You have to do it all the time. But again, what they're not telling you is what I already been suspecting. They also know that you guys can be successful together. Okay. They know that either way that they go, that they're going to be okay. And I think that maybe they're feeling like you guys, it shouldn't have to be this hard. Wow. Your major arcana, Magician. You got a lot of them. The Magician, Judgment, Hierophant, and Chariot. What are you going to change? Are you going to answer the call? Are you going to dig and go into your higher self? And will you be successful? Will you choose the role of reconciliation with them? That's what these major arcanas are here to make you decide. Okay. Let's go into your romantic intentions. And we got looking, perception, stalking with sunglasses. So it looks like you guys have been in separation. Who's watching who? Is there any trust? You guys have been falling off, not really been getting along. So who's watching social media, riding past each other's house? There is an energy that they feel like you're fickle. when things are going rough, you will move on and go somewhere else. You will do what you have to do, and go and get the emotional security or the emotional validation that you need. That's what they're not saying. The 5 of Swords is being clarified by engagement ring. So this lets me know right here that you guys have been arguing about marriage. There is energy around higher commitment, spending the rest of your lives together, really coming together as a couple, and completion, like being done with dating and being with each other. That's being highlighted. It's been difficult. You guys are not on the same page about it, or Scorpio, they suspect that you do want marriage with them, but because of your little tiffs and your little grudges that you're holding, that you're not being forthcoming with it. And you guys could have argued about it because they feel like you're putting your poker face on. You're not telling them yes, you're not telling them no either. A person that doesn't want to marry a person will say just that, and you're not saying any damn thing. This has a lot to do with a higher level of commitment. This also has a lot to do with PTSD. The snake is here clarifying my King of Wands and or Magician. You have been done wrong in the past. I've already went through that South Node energy that you have. You have been in competition and you didn't know it. There has been another woman or another man. There's someone that snaked you. And you don't want to let go and let your guard down, Scorpio, because you don't want to feel like you don't want to be done wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a way to do it. You got PTSD, just like I said. You got South Node and influences right now, and that is a sky story for you guys and in this reading. So you have a lot of just like, I'm not letting my guard down, because fixed energy feels like, well, if you really wanted me, then you would do this. Like, fixed energy has a whole playbook for you as to what you should be doing. If you really wanted me, then you would be doing this. And thinking like that is going to have you alone with the screwball face, with the gas face. I'm just saying. Break through that. 10 of Swords being clarified by addiction. Check that out. Codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, or emotional blocks. All of this is obviously addictive personality or possession and all of that. That is what the call needs to be answered to wake up. Will you do that? Will you allow yourself to answer that call and get out of this? Because this person is feeling like it is not his or her fault. However, Scorpio, if you're doing this and you've completely shut down and shut somebody off and they did do all of this shit to you, then you're 100% justified. Remember, energy can go both ways. I have to read it in the way of the other person's perspective. And I feel crazy to have to, as long as I've been on YouTube, to have to call it have to stop what I'm doing and say that. You guys should know, especially you guys. We do have camera. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and perception is exactly what they know that you can do. You know that this person is for you, but you have this thing in your brain, which are just like most of us, with your past story, with the patterns that's went on with this person. But at the same time, you find yourself not being able to let this person go, and you don't know why. You want to make memories. It's time to learn from the past. Either you learn from, even if you don't be with, you're not going to be with the person. Learn from the past and let it go. Do not allow yourself to carry this shit with you, okay? Top of the deck is grounding, stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. And that is what this person knows that they will have with or without you. The question is this, with this Chariot, which is also a pretty good card when it comes down to a love reading as well. If it was a 1-card reading or a 3-card reading and somebody asked, will we be together? But that's a good sign because you're willing to move forward. Sometimes, though, you have to understand that, You know, I think for you guys, you just need to rebuild. You need to build from the ground up. A lot of what's holding this particular relationship back is the past. Your major arcana is the Magician, Judgment, the Hierophant, and Chariot. Sunglasses, engagement ring, the Snake, addiction, camera, and grounding. It is looking as if they want a higher level of commitment with you, and you, for your own reasons, things that's happened to you in the past, your own PTSD has shut down and decided not to really give them an answer, but yet the answer is no. You're not really saying yes. You're not really saying no. You just shut down and was like, I'm not dealing with this for whatever your reason is. You know, you're doing that Scorpio penalize you thing. And I know all about it. All right, so let's go ahead. The very first thing that pops in your head when you see this is ask for help from others, okay? Very first thing that pops in your head when you see the second angel, answer recovery, okay? The very first thing that pops in your head when you see this card is improving health. And the very first thing that pops up in your head when you see this next message, which is a year from now. Will you reconcile? Won't you reconcile? Let's see what happens. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. This concludes your Gemini season readings. Please go and watch for your sun, moon, and rising. All three of the videos for Gemini season is up for you, Scorpio. We start the season transitioning from one to the next with their feelings. We then go into their confessions, which the top three are extended for purchase. And then we end the season with what aren't they telling you? And all of those playlists are always available for you if you missed any. Starting in June as well, we are going to be adding, I'm going to make sure that I start making sure that I share, especially at the end, all of the videos across my social media platforms, which is a pain in the butt. But more importantly, that I'm going to have my videos on my website, because you guys need to stop dependent on YouTube so much to let you know when things are being posted. So from now on, going forward, for whatever that season is going to be, you will find those videos. I don't know whether I'm going to backdate that because it's a lot of work, but going forward, you will start to see that on your June page, because it just makes sense to go ahead and watch the videos. You do not have to wait on a notification. All you have to do is go to the website. I'll see you in Cancer season, which is going to be better. You might want to reconcile with this person, Scorpio. Just saying. Bye, guys.